This podcast is sponsored by Talkspace. You know when you're really stressed or not feeling so great about your life or about yourself? Talking to someone who understands can really help. But who is that person? How do you find them? Where do you even start? Talkspace. Talkspace makes it easy to get the support you need. With Talkspace, you can go online, answer a few questions about your preferences, and be matched with a therapist. And because you'll meet your therapist online, you don't have to take time off work or arrange childcare. You'll meet on your schedule, wherever you feel most at ease. If you're depressed, stressed, struggling with a relationship, or if you want some counseling for you and your partner, or just need a little extra one-on-one support, Talkspace is here for you. Plus, Talkspace works with most major insurers, and most insured members have a $0 copay. No insurance? No problem. Now get $80 off of your first month with promo code SPACE80 when you go to Talkspace.com. Match with a licensed therapist today at Talkspace.com. Save $80 with code SPACE80 at Talkspace.com.
From the Kiss 92.5 studios in Toronto, Canada.
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen.
This is Roz and Mocha.
It's Roz and Mocha. What's going on?
Hey guys, this is Bruno Mars.
This is Selena Gomez.
The Chainsmokers.
Lady Gaga.
Calvin Harris.
Celeste Cara.
This is Ed Sheeran.
You're listening to my boys Roz and Mocha.
Roz and Mocha.
My boys Roz and Mocha.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Roz. Mocha. Roz. Mocha. You guys are so funny, man.
Congratulations, Lisa! Wow!
You just won $1,000.
That is amazing. Y'all just made my entire morning. Keep it up.
You guys are awesome, man.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hey, Mocha.
Yes.
You ready?
Yes.
Let's do the news.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
News break.
The two best teams in baseball are going to go at it this weekend in Toronto. Jays Brewers start that series all weekend long. Shane Bieber makes his Toronto debut. He lit it up last Friday in Miami. What do you allow, like 1 run, 2 hits, something like that?
Mm-hmm. Crazy.
This could be maybe like a World Series preview. Maybe I shouldn't be saying that because people get mad at that kind of thing.
Don't jinx
but
it.
I like to get excited about these kinds of things.
Don't jinx it.
Could be. Anyway, that's going to be a real great series over the weekend. Cannot wait for that.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
We played you that clip yesterday of that university in Tennessee where the professor canceled class because of the Taylor Swift engagement. Here was that.
Had a biochem midterm today, but Taylor and Travis just got engaged. No way. Due to this information, I can't focus. You all can't focus. Class is canceled. Get out of here. We gotta go. We need time to process this information.
Yo, biochem. How you gonna cancel that, bro?
And then a lecture hall of like 300 kids just like up and left because it was too much to handle.
Yeah.
So it turns out that class is not really biochem. It is actually a class in social media. Here's the professor.
As students were piling in before class started, I was like, hey, guys, this is a cultural moment. This is like going to change things for a while. So we need to record this and post this now. So I'm going to pretend to cancel class. You guys pretend to leave, and then we'll come back and have our normal social media class. And the students are great. They get it. They're good actors. So we filmed it. The TA went into the hallway and posted it. We had our normal hour and 10-minute class period. And by the time we got out, the video had hit like 50,000 views, which is like pretty good. So we knew it was going to go big immediately, which we weren't sure was going to happen because everybody was posting about it, right? There's a lot of noise. Like this is a cultural, whether you're into like music, celebrity culture, sports, like entertainment industry, this is like going to affect everything. So we weren't sure it was going to go big, but it went bigger than we were expecting.
There you go.
Did anyone think it was real?
Yeah, a lot of people did.
Oh,
yeah.
I did.
Yeah, I did. Because why not? Because it just seemed, because I like what we were talking about. There was so much overreaction to it, right? That it literally fit right in. Like it wasn't that unusual in the feed when you were looking at all the Taylor Swift
based on what you said,
reaction.
like it's a chance for everyone to sort of overreact. That's when I was like, okay, so maybe people are just doing things to overreact because that's the thing to do for this.
But I thought it was an overreaction, a deliberate overreaction, but I thought it was legitimate, is what I mean.
Oh, okay.
Right? I didn't think it was a skit for a social media class. Good on that.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
More terrible news for Las Vegas. We got to talk to Climax about this when he gets in. He still loves Las Vegas. So they are suffering enormous blows in tourism, and They just released brand new airport data, and a lot of the dip is coming from Canadians who would normally be flying to Las Vegas. Air Canada passengers to Vegas down 21.7%. WestJet 34.6%. One, people aren't going to the States. Two, the dollar is crazy low here. And three, people have no money.
Damn.
They had 41.6 million guests in 2014, and then a massive drop. Room rates were down. The average room rate was down to 198, and then it dropped even further in June to 163.
Wow.
Part of the dip, though, yes, the dollar is bad. Yes, people aren't traveling to the States, but social media is full of people sort of chronicling the rip-off prices in Vegas, because Vegas used to be, right? You would go and gamble, and if you were gambling, you could drink for free. That was the trade-off, right? You drink for free, and then when you got hungry, you could always go in any hotel to a super cheap or at least a reasonable buffet and eat decent food for very little money, right? Now, I don't know if you've seen any of the videos that people have posted. So there was a story that came out of the Bellagio, which is the Bellagio for room service is now charging guests an extra $25 if you want to eat it off plates.
Excuse me?
Ridiculous.
As opposed to what?
As opposed to you can opt to pay $10 extra for takeout containers.
$10 for
Yes.
takeout containers?
Yes. So if you order,
What if I don't want that?
you can't. You can only choose one of two. So
That
if you
is
want,
the most ridiculous thing
if
I've
you're,
ever
if
heard.
you're in the Bellagio and you want room service, your options are $10 for takeout containers or $25 for plates.
So hold on. What if you go to the buffet, fill up your plate, and just bring it to your room?
Well, you can't do that.
I guess you could do that, but I mean the
No,
buffet.
you're not allowed to do
but
that.
the buffet prices are crazy expensive. Also, in a Vegas buffet, they're not going to let you walk out of your room like it's some all-inclusive resort.
Yeah.
There was another one where people were talking about the price of pizza. And this is not at a restaurant, okay? Like, this is not a sit-down, cool Italian restaurant. This is in the food court in the MGM, okay? Where somebody bought 4 slices of pizza, and they're not big slices, they're squares, right? 4 slices of pizza and 2 bottles of water. 4 slices of pizza and 2 bottles of water.
How much?
What do you think? 4 slices of pizza. And again, they're not big. Like, I'm talking like a square from a party-sized pizza. About like
$45.
$45. $104.
That's ridiculous.
Whoa.
What?
For 4 slices
How much
of
was
pizza.
each slice?
4 slices of pizza
four
and
squares.
4 slices of pizza and 2 bottles of water.
Oh my gosh.
The slices were
That's almost $20 a slice, if not more.
That's like insane.
yeah, it was they're like $22 a slice, something like that. $23
No.
How do you
a slice.
justify that?
And there's a
That's Vegas's way of trying to recoup
there is
the
a
loss of no one showing up there.
There's a very, very bare bones basic pizza place that somebody else was showing the menu where it's a stand. It's a pizza stand. There's nowhere to sit. You get a slice and then you walk out. But you have the option of getting a full pizza, which is, I'm going to say, like 6 slices.
Okay.
Right? Something like that. That for the whole pizza, if you want the whole pizza, is $55.
Oh my God. No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen,
So
I love
the prices
Vegas,
in
but-
Vegas have gone
Can you just go to
bananas.
McDonald's?
You can, sure.
I'm
yeah.
sure the McDonald's
Yeah.
prices are
Yeah.
astronomical as well.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's part of the reason that everybody's complaining that the prices in Vegas, it's just not like you can't.
It doesn't make sense.
Nothing makes sense there, right? And then they want you to go and lose money.
Yeah.
Like that was always the
You're
trade-off.
already losing money buying food.
Yeah, things were always super cheap because they knew you were going to lose money, right? And now you can't even do that.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Fans online are begging Ridley Scott to not go ahead with Gladiator 3
What?
because Gladiator 2 was so bad.
Yeah, I didn't even watch it. I
And
don't want to ruin the legacy of what
No,
part 1 did.
No, because the first Gladiator was so iconic, and Gladiator 2 was one of the worst movies I saw last year.
Did they have like any memorable lines?
No, zero. The
Are
whole
you
thing,
not entertained?
No, the whole movie was awful, and he's going ahead with part 3, and fans are just like, come on, bro, give it a rest. Nobody wants that.
Nobody was entertained.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
The AARP, Mocha, which is the American Association of Retired Peoples.
Are you a member?
I am not.
Founding member.
They released their list of the hottest actors over 50, Mocha.
Oh.
So, Mocha, Try and give me the top 5 here. The hottest actors over 50.
Easy.
Who's in the top 5, Mocha?
Tom Cruise.
Incorrect.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Not in the top 5. Dwayne Johnson's down at number 9. He's 53, by the way.
He's only over 50?
Over 50.
Pierce Brosnan.
No, incorrect. Not even on the list, I don't think. Hottest actors over 50, Mocha. Who's hot? Who's hot? Hottest actors over 50.
I can't think of anybody else.
Yes, you can.
Oh, yeah.
Hot
Easy.
actors, Mocha. Who's a hot older guy?
Oh! Jason Bateman.
Jason Bateman. No, incorrect.
What?
I
don't know.
think Fight Club, Mocha.
I'm just thinking,
Okay.
oh! Ed Norton.
No,
Wait,
you're not
wow.
playing along. You're not playing
Brad
along.
Pitt.
Brad Pitt is number 6. Not even in the top
Brad Pitt
5.
is number 6?
Yes.
You haven't even said, can I say one?
Oh, Channing Tatum.
No, incorrect. I don't even think he's over 50. Is he?
Oh. I don't know who's over 50, man.
The hottest actors
I don't
over
know.
50.
You're asking-
Hottest actors
Asking
over
a young
50.
man like me?
Hottest actors over 50.
I don't know.
Denzel Washington
Okay.
at number 5. Do you think he deserves number 5?
He's a great actor.
No, it's Mocha. It's a list of the hottest actors over 50.
Nah, you just look like an uncle.
Okay. What about George Clooney at number 4?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Well, doesn't for you.
Noah Wiley at number 3.
I don't know who that is.
He's
Who's
had a
Noah?
hot year.
Yeah.
He's a guy from ER years ago. Now he's got a new show called The Pit, which is really great.
Nah.
Nah? Nah. You let me know if number 2 is controversial.
Okay.
Pedro Pascal.
Oh, Mandalorian?
Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Maury, you agree with that?
1,000%. That's what I've been waiting to say.
Number 2?
Yeah.
Chev, you agree with that?
Yeah, he's got a hotness about him.
52-year-old Idris Elba
That's
is
the king.
that's
the king.
number 1.
That's
Where's
the king.
Matthew McConaughey?
Matthew McConaughey is, I think, 14th.
All right.
Something like that. John Hamm is below Matthew McConaughey.
He is?
Rob Lowe is on the list. Hugh Jackman is on the list.
Oh, yeah, Wolverine.
Pierce Brosnan is sitting at like 17 or 18
Stamos?
on the list. John Stamos not on the list.
Oh, wow.
Not on the list. But anyway, there you go. You got your Idris Elba, Pedro Pascal, Noah Wiley, George Clooney, and Denzel Washington. That's your top 5.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
You find that guy yet that threw the bike off the bridge onto the garden or the DVP?
Nah, not
Did
yet.
you see that?
Yeah.
So they're looking to identify the guy who threw a bicycle off the Lee Side Bridge onto the DVP.
Idiot. And that's a long drop, too, man.
Yeah, it happened 4 o'clock Sunday afternoon. Police say that the bike did hit a car, causing significant damage. The driver was not seriously hurt. Officers say the suspect assaulted a witness, I guess, who attempted to confront him. So I'm guessing he threw the bike off, and then somebody was like, yo, what are you doing, crazy? And then they tried to get involved, and then he got assaulted, and the guy...
They'll catch him.
The guy
you know
who
the
did-
amount of cameras they got in that area?
I know, but still, though, that's a couple
No,
days.
I
It's happened on Sunday.
Terrible.
That's wild, man. I always look at those bridges when I'm driving up the DVP.
Yeah.
Especially when I see,
Just like people?
People, yeah. Well,
'Cause
it's
you
just
never know.
it's also like when you're on the 401 too. Sometimes when you're driving, you see the overpass. There's guys with flags there, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
sometimes they're protesting something or whatever it is. And I'm like, on a windy day, that's a big flagpole you're holding.
I know.
Like if you let go, that wind is going to take that whole thing right out of your hands.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Mitch Marner did a big interview with TSN, and it went supernova over the weekend. We know that, like, Mitch took his lumps when he was here, and after the couple failed playoff runs, he seemed to bear the most of the brunt. A lot of fans would say rightfully so. But he goes into detail in this interview about one of the factors that had him leave town to go to Vegas was his personal safety.
My wife's father called me and goes, I just want to let you know we've got people sending us screenshots of a guy posting your address online, saying that if people want to come pay us a visit and say, their goodbyes in a quotation way, here's the address. And it was a little tough, obviously. I mean, we kind of dealt with it for the last 2 years in a way. I mean, the market's very passionate. They love the team. I mean, I know it. I was born and raised there. I've been a part of the Leafs Nation for a long time. But when your family safety comes into question, especially having a new son, I don't think it's acceptable. Having full-time security pretty much at your house for 2 weeks after the playoffs just to make sure no one's coming to the house. Also the safety-wise of trying to walk your dog and your child. So it was a little unfortunate, but yeah, it's, we all deal with this stuff. It's just, sometimes it happens.
That's sad, man. I'm on Mitch's side with this.
Not
Especially,
me.
What, with the newborn at home?
Nope.
Nah, man.
No. I'm not. I don't disagree with the feeling he had.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you do this interview. I think you do this interview if you stay.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Sure.
I don't think you do this interview after you leave at all.
But maybe he had to address the fact that, because he's still got family that lives out here, right?
I don't think he meant for it to come out. I think he was just doing an interview.
No. The posting of the home address is where I don't agree with, right?
Right. No, absolutely. But I think you do this interview and you talk about the fans and you talk about the safety and how terrified you were if you stay. I don't think you do this after you've already left. Yeah, I don't think you have incredible fans, and my God, there was that guy that flubbed that kick in the CFL years ago where they dumped like a whole thing of dirt like at his house, and it's terrible when you have those rabid fans, but you don't normally see someone who leaves that environment after they've left go on television and crap on the fans.
I don't know.
Rarely do you see that. It's not necessary.
Unless he still has, obviously, like his in-laws who are in town and whatnot, right?
Sure.
Yeah, but I don't know if that helps the situation, though.
They don't want anyone messing with his family when he's not in town.
Is anybody really going to mess with his family?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think
so. And I think they know that, right? I'm not saying I'm not saying don't feel that way.
Mm-hmm.
Of course you feel that way. I'm just saying that I don't think you do this interview if you leave. I think you can do this interview if you stayed.
Yeah.
Trying to course correct, trying to speak directly to the fans. You guys terrify me, but I love the city. I love this team, and we're going to deal with it, right? But we got to come to some sort of understanding that there's boundaries with playing in the city. I think you do the interview if you stay. I don't think you do it if you leave.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Did you ever watch the Carrie Diaries, Mocha? Do you know what that is?
The Carrie Diaries?
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
Maury?
It's the prequel to Sex and the City.
Yeah, you never watched the Carrie Diaries?
How did I miss it?
So
Is it still on?
No. Zoe Kravitz.
Movie or TV show?
TV show.
And
how many seasons?
I think it did 2 seasons.
Zoe Kravitz and Austin Butler were doing a Vanity Fair lie detector test. You know, they do that bit for Vanity Fair.
Love it.
And I guess Austin Butler was on the Carrie Diaries. Like, he was the love interest on the Carrie Diaries years ago.
To Carrie Bradshaw, who was played by Anna Sophia Robb.
Thank you.
Oh.
And Zoe Kravitz, massive fan of Sex and the City, not a fan of the spinoffs, apparently.
In your first lie detector test, you proved that you're a huge fan of Sex and the City.
Correct.
Be honest. Which was a better spinoff? The Carrie Diaries or Just Like That?
Neither.
Ooh, tell me more.
Leave that show alone, everybody. Just stop.
Facts.
All right. So I'm gonna throw this guy out. This guy out.
What is it?
2 pictures of me.
Oh, no.
All right.
Are you on that show?
Yeah, I was in the Carrie Diaries.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, damn.
Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Obviously.
Truthful. Wow. Wow.
That's awkward. And then they just moved on.
Memorable acting. Austin Butler. Damn.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
There was apparently a homicide at Burning Man. There was a lot of things at Burning Man.
Wait, what?
Yeah, there was officials are investigating a homicide at Burning Man after a participant was found dead, quote, lying in a pool of blood.
What?
Officials immediately responded to the campsite and found a single adult male lying on the ground, obviously deceased, they said. I don't know what obviously deceased means. But
laying in a pool of blood, not breathing.
I know, but obviously deceased.
Yo, stab.
Not even point of checking.
Not
there's
even
no
a point of checking.
No autopsy needed.
Not even checking for a pulse.
Thank you. Obviously deceased. There have been no arrests.
That's a Netflix documentary right there.
Yeah, and after the Orgy Dome blew down.
Huh?
Remember the Orgy Dome? at Burning Man
Oh,
because of the
right.
windstorm.
Yeah,
so all orgies were canceled. But then a woman had a baby who didn't even know she was pregnant at Burning Man. Here's her sister.
This baby makes me an aunt. Very, very, very surprising. My brother and his wife, Kayla, this was their first time to Burning Man. Kayla woke up, wasn't feeling great. My brother, Casey, ran out and said, I need help. Within minutes, they had like an OBGYN in his underwear helping. They had so many of the right people so close. There were no signs of pregnancy. We were at the lake the weekend before. She was in a swimming suit. She did not look pregnant.
Wait, OBGYN in his underwear?
Because everybody at Burning Man's in their underpants, right? So they went yelling for help, and there's a bunch of doctors, and like one guy was an OBGYN, and he came in and he delivered the baby in the bathroom of their RV.
Like the OBGYN was there for fun, not like hired to be there working.
Yes, and then they had their own.
Obviously,
they had their
wouldn't
own.
be in their underwear.
They had their own medical staff that came afterwards.
This is a Netflix documentary.
I'm no expert, but there's signs. You know, when they say that there's no signs that they're pregnant, I'm like,
Yo, she knew.
Come on, there's signs.
Somebody knew.
Which only goes to tell me how much drugs did this girl do in her last 24 hours of pregnancy?
Oh my God, I know.
Down at Burning Man, right?
Yes.
Can we discuss that?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Kayla Thompson is the new mom, and because of the way that Burning Man is structured, when emergency crews did arrive to help, I guess the helicopter they had to airlift them to the hospital was only big enough to carry the baby. So the emergency crews airlifted the baby to the hospital, and then Kayla Thompson, who's the mom, had to drive in an ambulance and get there after the fact. But they said everybody's doing well, baby's good. It was little, mom's doing fine. Like everything's cool.
Dad's still on drugs?
Yeah, so congratulations.
But how's the
to
OBGYN in his
them.
underwear? Is he okay?
Could you imagine delivering? That's your birth story that you delivered. You were born in an RV bathroom right next to an orgy dome.
By a guy in his underwear.
By a guy in his underpants.
Who was probably high.
That's so great. What a story. You're going to tell that forever. I love it.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Crack.com did a post of the most hated TV characters of all time, and if this is not like a one of the greatest troll jobs I've ever seen, then I don't know what is. The hatest TV characters of all time, and this is very difficult because some of them are like barely even recognizable. Like this is a very niche list. So Skylar White is on the list from Breaking Bad. Okay.
Oh, his wife?
Yep.
Oh.
Ross from Friends is on the list.
Oh, no. Poor Ross.
Why is he hated?
Caillou is on the list.
Oh, facts. That's 100%.
Number 2 is Cousin Oliver from the Brady Bunch.
I don't know who that is.
Okay. Number 10 is Mr. Horton, the bicycle shop owner from Different Strokes. Do you remember that episode?
Bro, it's so wild that you said that because that video popped up on IG over the weekend.
Did it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you haven't seen that episode of Different Strokes, Mr. Horton, the bicycle shop owner, was a pedo. Right. And it was like one of those very special episodes of Different Strokes. So at number 10 was a pedophile character on Different Strokes. Number 1 on the list, the most hated TV characters in history as ranked by Crack.com is Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory.
Oh, no.
More so. More
so than the pedophile?
The pedophile bike shop owner from Different Strokes. More than Caillou.
Damn.
The Roz and Mocha Show
podcast.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson making a lot of news over at the Venice Film Festival. First of all, his movie The Smashing Machine, which is the story of mixed martial arts fighter Mark Kerr. Variety called him a revelation, I believe it was, in the film. They're already talking Oscar buzz.
This will be TIFF too.
Yeah. And so they had this big premiere. The Rock he's on a boat in Venice before the premiere, and this was him sort of talking to his audience on his phone.
You know, there are moments in life where I try to kind of just be cool in the moment and, you know, just act like you've been there. I've heard that before when I was a kid. You know, hey, don't freak out. Just act like you've been there and try and be cool. Like I've tried to do that, but I'm having a hard time like composing myself and acting like I've been here because I've never been here. And I'm here in beautiful Venice. And yeah, this is like a this is like a dream come true. So there's no acting like I've been here, because I haven't. And this is really amazing. Chills.
I'll play a little bit of The Rock's 15-minute standing ovation, and if you see the video, he is sobbing.
Video, like other people around him were sobbing as well.
Yeah, he's sobbing. And during the press conference, one of the things that Dwayne Johnson said was that he felt pigeonholed in the industry before signing on to do The Smashing Machine, saying Hollywood has become about box office. Chasing that can push you into a corner. I understand that, and I made those movies, and I liked them. Some did really well, some not so good. But I kept thinking, what if there's more for me? But I guess the big story with The Rock is he showed up looking like he's about 100 pounds lighter than what he was when he was doing this movie, because he was at his absolute most beast while he was filming this movie. And I don't know whether he stopped doing some stuff or he just
is there a chance
toned
that
it down, or
he is looking that way for whatever he's filming now or preparing to film?
I think he's 51.
No, I agree with Mocha on this. I think it's for the next role.
Yeah, it may be, but I also think he's 51, and you can't do that forever.
He's actually 53, but you're right.
53.
Yeah, you're
53. Right. You can't do that forever, right? It's unrealistic. And I think if he's doing what Dave Bautista's doing, which is Dave Bautista, stopped everything, lost all the weight, slimmed right down. I think that maybe that's what the Rock is.
Easier to live that way.
Absolutely. It's easier to get cast that way. Where you don't look like the Hulk, right?
Yeah.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Donald Trump is doing a press conference today at 2 p.m. At the same time, what they're referring to as the Villains Summit is happening in China, which is Putin is there, Modi's there, President Xi is there, Kim Jong-un is going to pull up on a train a little bit later today, and China is going to be unveiling the world's most powerful laser defense system.
Oh, my God.
In front of Vladimir Putin. It's covered up right now, but they're getting ready for the big parade, and is a massive laser weapon mounted on an 8-wheeled truck. So get ready for that. And Trump's announcement, who knows what that's going to be today, but all weekend people thought he was dead.
Why?
Because he hadn't been seen in 3 days. And then, do you see the pizza index? Do you know what this is? So they were talking about the pizza index, where people can track in real time the pizza places around D.C., the White House, and the Pentagon. And what they do is they look for spikes, because spikes late at night means that people are working in the White House and the Pentagon late at night. And so they're ordering a lot of pizza. And the last time the pizza index spiked was right before the U.S. bombed Iran, their nuclear facilities. And so they were looking at the pizza index, and the pizza index was off the charts. So there's so many people this weekend, who are working late. But I don't think Trump is dead. I don't think that is.
Didn't he respond? He said he's not dead.
Well, I mean, anybody can respond. But my favorite tweet was over the weekend. Somebody had said the White House needs to hurry up and announce the news so I can grab my tickets to watch Hogan versus Trump at Hellamania.
Oh my God. What you gonna do, brother? Damn.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Cardi B found not liable for assault and damages in that civil case involving the security guard. So the story was that Cardi was pregnant, and she went to her doctor's office in L.A., and nobody knew she was pregnant. And she walked in, and the security guard for the building, not her personal security guard, but the security guard for the building was like, oh my God, Cardi B's here. And then she started filming her allegedly on her phone. And then there was some sort of altercation between Cardi B and the security guard. And Cardi B said it was a verbal argument because she was pissed. Security guard said that she was like attacked and scratched allegedly, and then wanted $24 million out of Cardi B.
Yo, for a scratch?
So Cardi B beat the case. This is Cardi outside of court yesterday.
Even if I'm in my deathbed, I swear to God, I will say it in my deathbed. I did not touch that woman. I did not touch that girl. I didn't lay my hands on that girl. And with that being said, this time around, I'm going to be nice. The next person that try to do a frivolous lawsuit against me, I'm going to countersue. And I'm going to make you pay. because this is not okay. I think people have like this misinterpretations of celebrities, like it's like, oh, well, we could ask for this and they're gonna settle. You don't work at home and you don't work all day and you don't work for your money to give out your money. So don't ever think that I'm just gonna give you my money that I work hard for. I don't lay in bed all day. I work all day and I work hard for my money, for my kids and for people I take care of. So don't you ever think that you're gonna sue me and I'm just gonna settle and just give me my money. It's not gonna happen.
And Cardi does have one request for her diehard fans.
I do also want fans at home, though, not to find their social media, her family's social media, her social media, and bother her. I hope that this is something that I leave behind, that she leave behind. Don't go bother her. Don't be talking about her. Don't be talking about how she look. Don't call her no nasty names. Let's just put this behind. But I'm giving a warning.
Yeah.
I am not that celeb that you're going to sue and you think it's going to settle. I'm not going to settle, especially when I'm super, completely innocent. I know I got a little reputation, but I swear to God I'm innocent. I swear to God. Like I'm really innocent for real.
Okay,
Oh, I love you, Cardi B.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
A lot of liquid coming out of a little hole, Dougie.
Damn, bro.
Doug Ford yesterday, I don't know if you saw this press conference. He's pissed at Crown Royal because Crown Royal have a bottling plant in Amherstburg, Ontario, where it's the town's biggest employer, 180 jobs, and they're moving their bottling plant to the USA because of tariffs, and they can no longer sustain the business and make money with it being in Ontario. And so Doug Ford does this press conference yesterday, where at the end of it, you'll hear he pulls out a bottle of Crown Royal and starts dumping it out over the podium that he's standing in front of. But that's a lot of liquid in Crown Royal with a tiny little spout at the top, and it takes him forever.
I know.
He's walking around spilling it like he's all his homies.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. This one's for Rob. This one's for the next man.
So here's Doug Ford.
So you know something? A message to the CEO in France. You hurt my people, I'm going to hurt you. You're going to feel the pain in February when these people don't have a paycheck. And I'm going to stand up for the people of Ontario. And I encourage all of Canadians, all of Ontarians, stand up for the people. Because you don't know if you're next. But the thing that ticks me off, I get it. I get that companies move back and forth. But what I don't get, when you're someone's largest customer in North America, you're going after the largest customer. You know something? I always say smart people aren't too smart.
Yeah.
And you guys are about as dumb as a bag of hammers for doing this. So, you know something?
What?
I found a bottle, and I don't even drink, of Crown Oil, right?
Yeah.
I see that Crown Oil. I saw it at home.
Oh, what are you going to do?
So this is what I think about Crown Oil.
Tell me.
That's what they could do. And I think everyone else should do the same thing. Start supporting companies that make whiskey here by Ontario people. That's what we need to do, is support each other.
See,
Stone Cold Thug Ford showing up.
You guys are about as dumb as a bag of hammers.
This is, I mean, bag of hammers. This is where the problem comes into all of this, though, is that Crown Royal bottled in Ontario, but Doug Ford is making it sound like the whole company is leaving Canada to go to the U.S. That's the way it sort of sounds, spilling it out, right? But if he wants to start banning Crown Royal, yes, Donald Trump is doing terrible things and forcing businesses to relocate and putting Canadians out of work. We all know that. It's maniacal, right? But where Doug Ford's problem is that it's so sad that 180 jobs are going to be gone in Ontario. But Crown Royal is manufactured in Manitoba. So if he starts banning Crown Royal because the bottling factory is moving, what about all the people who work at the factory in Manitoba, which is still in Canada? They still make it here.
Still hurting Canadians.
Right?
Yeah.
Like his solution.
See, I didn't know that.
Yes. Okay.
Maybe Doug didn't know that.
He knows.
Before he went on and said this.
Maybe he's the bag of hammers.
You hurt my people, I'm going to hurt you.
Maybe he's the bag of hammers, right? Because if you're pissed that Ontario jobs, I guess, are going to the U.S., right? You have to then do what you can to protect the other people who are still in that supply chain so they don't lose their job. Your reaction cannot be to ban Crown Royal. Bag of hammers.
Dumb as a bag of hammers. You hurt my people, I'm going to hurt you.
Have you ever had the peach flavored one?
Don't like it. Not a fan. I used to drink a lot of Crown Royal. I don't like the stuff anymore. I can't do it.
Dumb as a bag of hammers.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Oh, there's another romance scam. Remember the romance scams are all, I fell in love with Keanu Reeves online and then he asked me for money. Bruce Springsteen's my Facebook boyfriend and he's going through a divorce and his money's tied up with lawyers, so he needs $45,000. Romance scam. So there was a woman in Japan apparently who is now out $6,700 because of a romance scam. The guy she fell in love with said that he was an astronaut. Not only did he say he was an astronaut, but that he was on his spaceship, that the spaceship was under attack, and he needed oxygen and didn't have money to refuel the oxygen in his spaceship.
So she sent him $6,700?
Yes, she did.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4.
So she thought that he was for real, like, I'm running out of oxygen, I need money.
I'm an
to refill the
astronaut
tank?
on a ship that is under attack, and I'm running low on oxygen, and I need money to buy oxygen.
Lord have mercy.
I need more cash to buy oxygen. $6,700 is what she gave the guy.
Damn, bro. That is nuts.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Drake doing a podcast talking to Bobby Althoff. I guess she's back with more of her In the Bed podcast thing called Not This Again with Bobby Althoff. She gets into it with Drake because remember that picture of Drake where it looked like he it was exposing his fake abs, that he had like ab work done on his body because it looked odd that he's not defined anywhere else, but he has these super ripped abs. And so everybody thought he got fake abs done. So this is Drake.
It's called hard work, guys. Come on.
People think you got a procedure done.
Really?
You know,
procedure?
Yeah, an ab one.
Really?
Yeah. Did you do that?
No.
Is that a thing?
I'm sure it is.
Why do you know that?
Because people do it all the time.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
You've never done that?
No.
Okay.
People also say that I got a BBL, right? They call me BBL Drizzy, so.
Oh, that's true. Did you?
I don't know if my wagon looked crazy when I walked in here, but did it?
You got a BBL and you got your abs sculpted?
Did you? Did it? Do I have a fatty?
I didn't look at your body when you walked in here.
Do you want me to 360?
I don't.
So then, like, if it didn't stand out to you?
No, me personally, I've never looked at you and thought.
I think it was just like I came from the gym. I was sweaty in that pic. Maybe I went on Facetune and like put like details up, and you can like make it.
Don't even admit to that much. Then
sorry,
you
just being
Facetuned
honest.
it.
Yeah, I was like, maybe I like heightened the like saturation or something on it.
Okay.
Or something.
I think I like hit it too hard. I hit it too hard.
Yeah.
They don't look like that.
Okay.
Also, like, lighting. Lighting plays a role in all of it. I believe Drake.
Come on.
Are those two flirting?
It's just her style that she does all those interviews like that.
Awkward.
Yeah. It's, I think that it's designed, Maury, to seem flirty because also they do the interview in a bed.
But it sounds awkward from an outsider.
Yes.
Like I feel like I'm sitting at the end of the bed watching.
Then you completely are in the absolute right mindset that they want you to be.
Oh, like a voyeur.
It worked. No, it worked. They want you to be confused. Is it flirty? Is it not? Is it awkward? Is it not? That's their goal, and you picked up on it. So
it
worked.
So it worked. It worked.
You ever heard the song?
What, this song? No. I like it, though.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Sydney Sweeney, it may be a villain.
Why?
So
watch your mouth, bro.
Because she really, really plays into the role. She hasn't said anything about that American Eagle jeans thing she did, and everybody was hating on her for that. But when I say she might be the villain, is because she puts herself in these situations to gain more haters. Remember when she sold her bathwater, and everybody was like, "Ooh, you're gross," but half the other people were like, "Baby, give me some." Right? So,
Sean was like first in line to buy.
She's flirting with villain territory because now it turns out, according to TMZ, Sydney Sweeney is quite possibly dating Scooter Braun.
Jesus Christ of Nazareth!
Stop it.
And they met at Jeff Bezos' wedding.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus!
If you want to bring the heat, date the guy that Taylor Swift hates more than any other guy.
Damn.
Like, why you want to bring that heat onto yourself?
All her fans are going to...
Right? Like,
Unless
people
there's-
think you got...
Unless there's like a bigger play here.
To me, that's just like, that's villain territory right there. You meet a guy at a super villain's wedding, Jeff Bezos, and you hook up and it's Taylor Swift's nemesis.
It's chess, not checkers.
Anyway, I thought that was awesome.
Play the game. Don't let the game play you, player.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hey, are Jay and Matt calling in today?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
it's 7.
It's
Just
7.
after 7 o'clock?
Yeah, because I know, because it's very difficult for Mocha and I to talk about the movie Nirvana the band, Nirvana the band, the show, the movie, because I just don't want to spoil anything. And you know me, normally I love spoiling stuff, but suddenly I've become Christian about it.
Because we're in the movie.
Because we're in the movie.
The spoilers.
Where are we here? NFL kicks off tonight.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes.
Who do we have here? We got Cowboys and Eagles. DraftKings has already posted their favorites to win the Super Bowl. The top 3 in the number 1 spot, the Ravens.
Wow.
Then the Bills.
The Bills?
Yeah.
Oh, Bills Mafia. Happy about that.
Then the Chiefs and Cincy and Denver are both tied for 4th, rounding out the top 5. So that, according to DraftKings, are your, as it is right now before the season starts, your Super Bowl favorites.
I always thought it would be fun for any sport, basketball, hockey, football, to the very first game of the season should be the 2 teams that were in the playoffs the season before.
They've done that.
They've done that a couple of times. Yeah, it really depends on how those 2 teams project. Because if one of those teams has fallen off completely, then it's not as fun of a matchup.
Yeah, like if they lose, Heat talent and everything else.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Lil Jon, at 53 years old, made his fitness competition debut at the annual Muscle Beach Championship at Venice Beach in Los Angeles.
What?
So he's a bodybuilder now.
I saw videos of him working out.
He competed in the over 45 category and took 3rd place.
Oh, yeah?
Lil Jon said it's been a lot physically, just in the gym, dedication, eating, focus. I'm winning just by being here and changing my lifestyle mentally and physically. And he looks great. He looks like he's in great shape.
Good for him.
But he was in the over 45 and he's 53, so he's got almost 10 years on the younger age cutoff.
Good for him.
And he took 3rd. He took 3rd place. That's really awesome. Good for him, man.
He's in the same category as you.
Also,
yeah,
you.
Obviously, Maury, I'm over 45. He's also in the same category as you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not as funny.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Remember that? When you got old? I do.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Powerball last night. Damn it, Maury has some sort of secret friend who gave him Powerball tickets to give to all of us.
Wait, what?
Shem, I have yours here. Mine are at home.
Yeah, I'm going to. So Powerball. So I got my Powerball ticket in my hand. The draw was last night. We'll do the numbers right now. Mocha, you have
Shem,
yours.
I have yours.
No, I got the numbers here.
Oh,
I'll
you
read
do?
them out.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was $1.3 billion,
It was
I think, right?
$1.3 billion last night.
Guys,
So
if I win, not only I'm swearing.
Yeah.
I'm swearing and I'm leaving.
Yeah.
I'm out of here.
When Maury handed us these tickets, he's like, the guy that gave them to me said that if you win, he gets half. Mocha and I were like, no.
Please.
I'll give Mocha half.
I'll give you half.
Thank you. I'll give Maury a couple hundred.
I'll take it.
And Oh, okay.
And Shem, I'll give you your ticket.
Thanks.
Shem, you can watch me leave.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Guys, if I win, I swear.
Yeah.
If I win right now, not only am I swearing on the radio, I'm going to say every cuss word possible, and then I'm leaving.
Yeah.
But you doing that jeopardizes our career.
No, because I'm the one saying it.
Yeah. Yeah. And if Mocha wins, I'm doing the exact same thing. I might even strip down.
Okay. Ross win.
Okay.
Ross win.
So
he said if I win.
The numbers.
Yes.
Yeah, because if you win, give me half. If I win, I'll give you half, okay?
Okay, for sure.
Cool. Okay. So the winning numbers of the last night Powerball jackpot were 3. Anybody got a 3?
Does it have to be in order?
Well, I mean, it's going to be in order.
No, but does like the number 3 have to be first?
Well, it
lower
starts with the lowest and goes to the highest.
It does?
Yes.
F.
Okay. 3 and then 16.
Oh.
29. 61.
Wow.
69. Dude. And the Powerball number is 22. Oh, I got that one. I got the Powerball number.
So what does that mean?
Nothing.
Oh.
Shem, you got 2.
Hey, amazing.
What'd you get, Maury? You didn't even bring your ticket in. Why not?
No, I left them locked up at home.
Why?
I don't know, just in case. I didn't want Roz to wrestle me and steal it.
The wrestle part, probably.
So there was no winner in the Powerball jackpot last night.
Oh, you knew that before?
So it is now $1.7 billion going into the weekend draw on Saturday. This is now the third highest Powerball jackpot in U.S. lottery history. Right behind the $1.765 billion in 2023. And of course, that monster, which was $2.04 billion in 2022. So,
by the way, I was just joking about swearing on the radio if I won and all that and
were?
walking out. Yeah.
Oh, I was.
I wasn't going to do all that.
No,
you know.
okay, cool. Yeah, you would have stayed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it here.
Yeah.
Company's great. Big up Rogers. What's up?
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
The Honda Indy is leaving Lakeshore down at the C&E and moving to Markham. A lot of reasons for this. One, Mayor Chow said that it was not logistically possible to run both the FIFA World Cup next summer and the Indy at the same time in the same place. Right. And then there's also lots of renovations going in and around the C&E grounds. So that is the reason to move it up there. Here is, first of all, they need to work on this name. It is so wordy. You know, it's not just called the Honda Indy. You know, it's called the Honda Indy, the Ontario Honda Dealers Indy Toronto. And now it's going to be called the Ontario Honda Dealers Indy at Markham. Right?
Just keep it
terrible
as a Honda
name.
Just say Honda Indy.
Thank you. Here's Markham Mayor Frank Scarpidi.
Markham, start your engines. The Indy race is coming to our city. This is a major milestone for the city of Markham, which officially becomes the starting line for the Ontario Honda Dealers at Indy at Markham in 2026. And we are thrilled and honored to be named as the host city for this prestigious, world-class, 3-day auto racing event. Around this time next year, the Ontario Honda Dealers Indy at Markham will transform the streets of our city into a car racing crucible, testing the limits of some of the world's fastest car drivers and welcoming the world to watch it all unfold. To borrow another racing term, Markham is geared up and ready to embrace the spotlight that the biggest names in racing, competing in one of the premier events on the sporting calendar, will shine on this city.
Where are they going to do it? Like on Highway 7?
No, through the town.
Like on Stouffville Road?
Yeah, they're gonna go through the town. Now here's the
16th Avenue?
The detail of this story that wasn't making a lot of headlines, and I feel that's the most important deal, which is, yes, logistically it's not possible to run FIFA World Cup and the Indy down at the C&E next year, so move it to Markham. But the move to Markham is a 5-year deal.
Oh.
Well,
That I
because
didn't
Olivia
know.
Chow kept saying, no, it'll come back next year. It'll come back next year.
No, it's a 5-year deal.
Oh, so it's gonna be a Markham forever then.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think
Because-
it's ever coming back to Lakeshore.
Then why was Olivia saying it will?
It's a
'Cause she don't know, man.
5-year deal to hold the race in Markham.
Damn.
Yep.
So over the next over the next year though, they're gonna have to do some major.
Well, that's the thing. Nobody's going to spend
Infrastructure.
that money for a one and done, right? Like
Yeah, yeah,
there's
they're gonna
no
fix that
way
place
it was
up.
going to be 1 year. They got to do so much work to get ready for this. Yeah. So it's apparently a 5-year deal. So there you go.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Julia Garner doing an interview. She was great in Weapons. If you've seen Weapons, she's so good. She's such an incredibly talented actor. But the story was that big Madonna movie that she was going to do, and then that Madonna movie went away, and then Madonna started working with somebody else on a television series, I think for Netflix. But according to Julia Garner, the Madonna movie is still very much in play.
I have to ask you about Madonna. So is this happening? Is this real?
Yeah.
You're playing Madonna?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yes. I can't say too much about it, but yes, it's a work in progress.
Do you have a favorite Madonna song?
Oh my God, I have so many. I love Borderline. That's probably my favorite. I also love Papa Don't Preach. I love Burning Up. I love the Confections on the Dance Floor. I grew up with that album. Obviously Vogue and Ray of Light. So I love all of Madonna, basically is what I'm trying to say. But definitely I think Borderline and Papa Don't Preach are probably my two favorite Madonna songs. And I just love Madonna's voice on Papa Don't Preach. There's a lot of emotions in that song, and I love that.
And the Michael Jackson biopic, Michael. So Coleman Domingo is playing Michael Jackson's father, Joe, and he's been claiming that Michael's kids, Paris and Prince, have been supportive of the film. And then Paris Jackson just released a statement saying the narrative is being controlled and there's a lot of inaccuracy and there's just a lot of full-blown lies when it comes to the scripts that she's seen. She posted on social media saying, "Don't be telling people I was helpful on the set of the movie. I had zero involvement in. That is so weird. I read one of the first drafts of the script, gave my notes about what was dishonest / didn't sit right with me, and when they didn't address it, I moved on with my life. Not my monkeys, not my circus. God bless and Godspeed."
Wow.
So she's completely distancing herself from the Michael Jackson movie.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Nelvana, which was a huge animation company in Canada, was the biggest, one of the biggest in the world at one time. Chorus announced that they are stepping away from all new production at Nelvana Studios. So basically, Nelvana Studios is shutting down.
No more Backyardigans?
They'll continue to focus on distribution and merchandising, I guess. But yeah, they did Franklin, Babar, Magic School Bus, Care Bears, the Backyardigans, Beetlejuice, Bearstein Bears, Max and Ruby, Ewoks and Droids, Raccoons. They co-produced the first season of Inspector Gadget. My brother worked there for years.
Oh, man.
For years. He was one of the first people that worked on Magic School Bus.
Oh, my heart goes out to all the people who work for that company.
It's it's
At
tough.
Nelvana.
Chorus bought Nelvana in 2000 for I think like $550 million, and then in June, Chorus reported that it had over $1 billion in long-term debt. So, RIP to like a 50-plus year Canadian entertainment institution. Legacy. Thank you.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
What are the chances Taylor Swift shows up at this year's Super Bowl halftime show? Well, according to Roger Goodell...
Who's he again?
He runs the NFL.
Oh.
Is Taylor Swift invited to play the Super Bowl this year, the halftime show?
We would always love to have Taylor play. She is a special talent, and obviously she would be welcome at any time.
Is it in the works?
I can't tell you anything about that.
Is it a maybe?
It's a maybe.
Okay.
We'll take a maybe. It's a maybe.
Okay.
At what point can we expect a decision to be announced?
I'm waiting on my friend Jay-Z to be able to help me with that one. It's in his hands. I'm waiting for the smoke to come out. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. But you're a Swiftie. Team
I'm
Swiftie.
definitely a Swiftie.
Of course you are.
Of course, she has an open invitation to play any Super Bowl she wants to. Right? It's not like they're not debating it. If she wants it, they'll cancel all their plans.
Plus, they got to make up for the disaster of a halftime show from last year.
Yes.
with Kendrick Lamar.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Over in China, the Villain Summit is still going on, which is
What's that again?
Putin, President Xi, and Kim Jong-un of North Korea. So yesterday they were walking up this like stone walkway, and they were all mic'd, and their mics were still on. All right, and it was like a hot mic moment. So you won't understand what they're saying, but I'll go through the translation of what they said. So here's a little bit of the hot mic moment. So it's the three of them talking.
Remind me who's there. Putin
Okay, so
and...
Putin, President Xi of China, and Kim Jong-un of North Korea.
Okay. Yo, they talking smack about Trump?
It's the Villain Summit. No. So they translated this, and Putin and Xi are talking about like longevity. And President Xi says 70 years old, because he's talking about Putin. He's like 70 years old. You're still a child. And then Putin says biotechnology is continuously developing. Human organs can be continuously transplanted. The longer you live, the younger you become, and you can even achieve immortality. And then Xi says some predict that in this century, humans may live to 150. So, question.
Well, how did you do it,
And
Roz?
what makes this terrifying is you're dealing with North Korea and China. Who's supplying the organs?
Bro, us.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, who's supplying the organs? And then the weird thing with Kim Jong-un, right, is he apparently travels with his own toilet. So there was a scene, he was on a chair meeting with everybody, and then he got up and one of his guys came over and like Lysol'd this chair in the ballroom. Like it was a beautiful chair, and like Lysol'd the whole thing. He had an aide come in and do this. And they say the reasoning behind this is that he wants to seal off anything related to his health from the rest of the world because they're very protective of him and all rumors. He said the physical condition of the supreme leader has a major impact on the North Korean regime. North Korea makes a particular effort to seal off anything related to his DNA, such as hair or excrement, from anybody finding out.
Wow.
So when I say they bring his own toilet, like there was always those stories of Prince Charles traveling with his own toilet seat. I get that. But he travels with his own toilet, meaning they're not like going into the place he's staying and unhooking the old toilet and hooking up the new toilet. The toilet he travels with contains everything.
And then they got to bring it where?
Back to North Korea.
Well, don't they take the stuff out and put it in Ziploc bags?
No, because if as soon as it goes in a Ziploc bag, then somebody can get it. Everything is protected, Maury, but inside the toilet.
That's so gross. I don't want to have that job.
It splashes.
Somebody is there to clean it up.
Do you think they duct tape the lid shut?
I don't know what they do.
No, it's got to be a lock.
But there's a guy in his administration who's in charge of the toilet. And quickly before we go.
Yo, hold on.
What?
How much do you think that pays, that job?
That job? Well, it's North Korea, so $0, Mocha.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's a crappy job.
I ain't
Thank
doing
you,
it.
Maury. Thank you for that crappy job.
I was waiting for a moment.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
South Park was back last night, and they have just gone all in on Donald Trump this season. And the big revelation from last night, if anybody's a South Park fan, spoiler alert, the big story is that, because we know in episode 1 that Trump was having an affair with Satan, their lovers. They revealed last night on South Park that Satan is actually pregnant with Donald Trump's kid.
Wow.
So
Great news.
congratulations
Pregnancy announcement.
are in order. And then they show the X-ray of Satan. It's a profile of Satan and where he carries the baby and how he delivers the baby.
Yeah.
And it's just his butt, where the baby is just like in like one of his butt cheeks, and then it just draws a line and it just is an arrow through anus. So I think that's how Satan is going to deliver the love child between Donald Trump and Satan. So
wow.
Big news.
If they need a toilet.
There you go.
Okay.
Kim Jong-un. Kim Jong-un got that toilet.
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10.
on Kiss 92.5
Kiss925.com.
or download the Kiss 92.5 app.